today was one of those days where I just had to snooze the alarm and go back to bed because I'm currently on day 3 of Shark Week. Your girl has been excessively tired. I was looking through my like Stardust predictions based on like it's like a Wrapped, but like for your period. I use the app Stardust. I tried to switch to pen and paper, but then I just stopped tracking my period for 6 months, so I had to go back to what I knew, and I will gradually make that change when the time is necessary. I've been doing a really good job with waking up at 7:30 and not going back to sleep, but I feel like because it's my period and I was just in luteal and I was PMSing, I have been granting myself a little bit of extra time in the morning. As somebody who really just loves to lay down, the morning is truly the worst part of the day for valid reasons. But then it's like I have something to look forward to at the end of the day every single day, which is laying down. I love to lay down. And this morning I really wanted to keep laying down, so that's what I did. So did I wake up at 7:30 and doze back off till about 9? Yes. Is it 10:30 now and I'm just now really starting my day? Yeah. And is that a problem? No. Let's do a little matcha ASMR. Sorry. Delicious. Today we have quite a few things to do. I have a nail appointment today, which isn't like a to-do, it's just like an errand. I have to submit my brand deal. I have to post a brand deal today, as well as do stuff for the podcast. I have a meeting today. I have some stuff to post today. I have to do some organization and tech stuff involving hard drives today. I have to film. I don't know if I am realistically going to do all of this, but I'm going to do the best that I can, and that's all I really can do. Whenever I plan out my tasks or like to-dos when it comes to my job, I like to categorize them based on what type of day it is. So for example, today's probably going to be a very computer heavy day, which is what I like to call housekeeping. This involves like responding to emails, editing videos, importing videos, sending stuff to editors, as well as making revisions to videos for brands. So this could also be like updating my content calendar, updating my finances. I do have to file my taxes soon. Jump scare. I have an appointment at 12 and it's currently 10:55, so I want to go ahead and start with the thing that's going to take the longest, such as uploading content. A podcast episode has to go up today because yes, podcast is here. It's always going to be linked down below in the description. It's Predictably Unpredictable with me, Aliyah, every Wednesday at I believe 12 p.m. Eastern / 9 a.m. Pacific. I think that's when I'm going to post it. Follow the Instagram for updates. Have my matcha in hand. I just took my Vyvanse. I had a little bit of breakfast. We're going to go ahead and get this admin / housekeeping day started. I was able to upload the podcast video to YouTube. I was able to upload the audio file to my distributor. I'm glad I did all this first because now when I get back, my computer doesn't have to work its processor as hard, so I can actually do my editing and stuff when I get back. With that being said, I'm about to head to my nail appointment. This is the outfit of the day. We have this baby tee from Aritzia, my favorite sweatpants of all time from Aerie. The best sweatpants I own. I have them in like 2 or 3 pairs and I just put them in rotation. Kid you not, I wear these almost every day. I have my Platform UGG Ultra Minis, black trench, Snoopy Bagoo bag. It's now time for us to head out. Oh my goodness, look at my nails. Although it wasn't really necessary, it's more of a nitpick. I'm glad I got my nails done. They're so cute. I love my nail tech. I was there for not even an hour. And girl, based on these Charlotte horror stories with these nail techs, I'm glad I have the one I do because I have the best in the city. So if you ever wonder why I disappeared off YouTube for a good amount of 2025, low-key became Girly Geek Squad over on TikTok on accident. I talk about cameras, my favorite tech, whoop-de-doo. Over on TikTok, I do this really big thing where it's let's compare blank and blank, and it's just different cameras, whether they're popular or they're just something that I use. They're usually just cameras that I own. So I like to do those at least like once a week. So I'm about to film, I think, 2 of them. Let me show you my setup real quick, just so I could show you how I'm comparing them and what I do to set up for that. Sometimes I like to use my magic arm when I can find it. I don't know where it is right now. On the tripod, so like super close to each other, but since I can't find it, we're just doing 2 tripods today. And then what I literally do is just put them next to each other. I start hitting record, clap so I can sync the audio so everything happens at the same time, and then call it a day. This is my assistant for the day. You think he gonna get this job done? This is his 5th job this year, but I'm hopeful that he will do everything I ask when I ask in a timely manner. He gives me productive, organized, and something tells me he makes a really good bodyguard, so let's see. Go to your post. Sit. Ah, you're excited. Sit. High five.
Huh?
Okay, sit. High five. Good boy! Sit. Oh. Sit. Damn up. Good boy! Welcome to the stew. It's the stew's first debut in this video, but not the first debut on the channel. So if you haven't seen it, side eye, where have you been? But we're working out the studio today, / the office. It's a pretty short to film list today, but the problem is none of this stuff is prepped for or scripted. Occasionally, whenever I have spontaneous filming days like this, sometimes I'll go off the fly, sometimes I'll do like a very brief outline for them. One of those days where I have to kind of do 50-50, so we're gonna adjust as we see necessary. We're gonna script out some hooks, some talking points, and everything in between. This is kind of like the boring part, but this is what makes the video interesting because it gives it substance and allows me to create a flow of ideas that make a cohesive video. And as I've been re-listening to Harry Styles' albums to celebrate the new album coming out in March, Fine Line is his best album, and I've always known that. Yeah, sounds right. And I'm gonna stand on that. Big day for annoying people. First of all, it's podcast drop day. The podcast is officially live and you can stream it on YouTube and Spotify. And I have new episodes every single Wednesday. With that being said, the podcast has been linked in the description for a few months now, at least the page for it, but I will link that down below in every single video. But in the description, you can find the link to episode 1 if you want to tune into it, as well as episode 2. I finally did it and I'm so excited. Also, my matcha looks so good. I wish you could have that because it's gas. Second of all, it's double feature day. I actually just left the movies to see Begonia. I was in that theater giggling, mouth agape. I walked out the theater speechless. And you know what that means? 5 stars. 5-star movie. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Are you hearing me? I actually have started making a few types of different content, talking about movies and film and whatnot. It's not necessarily retrospectives and commentary. That's more of like a podcast thing because I actually have the space and time to actually debrief and spread out all my thoughts instead of trying to condense it down into like 3 minutes. But I have started posting my reviews, my like monthly media wraps, my movie wraps, my Letterboxd reviews and whatnot. I was a little scared to do that because once you turn something that's a hobby into a part of your job / your job, it's not fun anymore and you lose the enjoyment. But that's why it's kind of like a secondary thing I do and not something too in-depth and super consistent so I can still enjoy it. You know, my word of the year this year is balance, and me finding a balance with yet a new pillar for me to add into my socials while also still doing stuff that I like was just chef's kiss, and I am so proud. So if you guys want more in-depth film and TV discussions, commentary, retrospectives, that's definitely gonna be on the podcast. If you want more just like movie reviews, what I'm watching, what I thought about, my Instagram and TikTok for that, because girl, one thing I'm gonna do is post a rating because this Letterboxd shit gets serious. And the final thing, oh my goodness, I got a new matcha set. I'm on a 5-star movie high. I got a new matcha set high. Wow, life is worth living again. So I got a new matcha set with a collab from Nami, of course. And when I saw this bowl, I knew I had to get it. Oh my gosh, it's sick. I needed it. And it's huge. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The ASMR matcha. Oh, I'm feeling things. Now, I just sat down at my iPad and computer combo. You can't see it, but my computer combo. You're thinking I'm gonna sit down and work and edit, and that is going to come shortly after. But something that's more pressing than work, writing a Letterboxd review. I take this Letterboxd writing very seriously because as somebody who has a writing degree, digital studies degree, and rhetoric degree, Letterboxd is like a breeding ground for my interest to be piqued. I'm about to write Begonia. I don't know how to say it. I do in fact do it on the computer because it's one of those movies where I feel like I have a lot to say and I hate typing on my phone when I have a lot to say. This is a 5-star high. Oh, girl. Let me get in the booth. I just got back from seeing Sentimental Value. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I have a Letterboxd for that. Basically, the story follows two women and their estranged / absent father comes back into their life, and he's like a filmmaker and he's trying to get one of the daughters to play a part in his movie, and she's like, no. I did really like the themes of oldest daughter trauma, daddy issues, mental health problems, family trauma that's passed on to your kids. And I do like how they don't outwardly say it thematically and things they use to showcase that. I loved it. I just did not really care about the characters. The thing I was caring about the most in the movie was the house, which ended up getting 360 lipo millennial gray makeover. I hated that. That was probably more emotional to me than what happened to the characters and their reconnection and whatnot. I gave it like a 3.75. But on Letterboxd, I rounded it down to a 3.5. I wouldn't think I was gonna give it a 4 stars, and I was really close to being there with a 3.75, but so technically I wasn't wrong. I almost basically did give it a 4 star, but on Letterboxd I say 3.5, like whatever. I thought I'd document a little bit of today because somebody who is self-employed, this is what one of my off days really look like. I have been loving that I have a interest, aka movies and film, that get me out of the house, because I've never had hobbies that force me to get out the house. And I think that's why I be suffering so bad when it comes to pulling away and turning my brain off when it comes to work, because I didn't have anything else to do or anything else to look forward to. But now I can look forward to movies I've been anticipating, new releases. I get to leave the house for like 3 hours at a time, and it's like, it's just a win is a win when you are a movie lover and watcher. And don't let you be an A-list member too, because now you really got the perk. I almost didn't film today, but today was a really big day. Like I said, double feature, new matcha bowl, podcast release, and I got me a good burger. That thing literally tastes like somebody wanted me. Bit it in its juice. Ooh, I was digging in it, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people always ask me about my work-life balance, and the most I can really say about it is you have to make time for said life part of the work-life balance, because if you don't / if I don't, you're never gonna have it. I make lifestyle content. I make aliyah based content. It's about me. It's about what I like, what I've done, whether it be the cameras I've used, editing apps I've used, or the vacations I take and how I decorate my house. It's all about me. This is why we call it the ACU, Aliyah Cinematic Universe. It's so easy to create content, but at the same time, it's like, where do I draw the line? Did I vlog me doing a double feature today because it involves me trying to catch up on the Oscar noms that I've missed and haven't seen, as this is my first year as a movie lover and enthusiast? Yes. Do I vlog every single time I watch a movie or post my review to my Instagram every time I watch a movie? No. And like I said earlier, finding that balance is a really big win for me, because I would love to share more of my interests and hobbies with everybody. But at the same time, I don't have to go full throttle 100%. This is this, news, media, film. I might as well be running the Discussing Films Twitter account. Like, no, like I don't want to do that. So I think finding a healthy balance of picking and choosing what to share and when to share has helped me a ton. It's definitely been a journey. It's been a 12-year journey, because I've been doing YouTube for 12 years as of this past January. It definitely has gotten a lot easier the older I got, and my brain has grown up a little bit more, but I still have my faults. I still have my hiccups in the road and whatnot. At the end of the day, I'm just doing the best I can, and that's all I can ever really do, and I'm gonna give myself the credit for that when it's due. And that's pretty much all I can do. Show up for myself, give myself grace, and navigate this in the best way that I can. Something you're gonna notice very quickly is just how little I leave the house when it comes to this whole job thing. And one of the 3 things we're doing today that involve leaving the house is going and trying a new coffee at one of my favorite local places, because I haven't tried or went out to get coffee in a really long time. I think actually since the new year started.
Strawberry shortcake, which is white mocha, strawberry, and shortbread.
Ooh, I think I want to try that one. Yeah, I'll do a small shortcake.
It reminds me of those, you know those, what are they, ice creams?
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes.
Those are my favorite. Wait.
It smells and
I'm
tastes just like
so
that
excited to try it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Whenever I just got whipped cream everywhere. This shortcake. Let's try it. I see exactly what she was talking about. It literally tastes like the ice cream, but like coffee. I usually never drink coffee, and whenever I drink coffee, it's an intense day. And when I tell you today is gonna be a good mix of work-life balance at its prime. I'm babysitting my 3 nieces today with my sister at around 3, so I have to do that today. And then I also have a movie today. I'm seeing The Moment. I impulsively decided to get tickets for that. I was looking and reflecting because I do like a little creator check-in every month for analytics, what I did good, what I could do better on. And this past Vlogmas, I noticed I barely left the house to do anything like super fun, especially the more we got into it, because I had to do 12 videos. And it's making me realize how much I've missed by staying in the house, because I'm seeing apartment buildings that have never been built before in places that I just seen back around Thanksgiving that weren't even here. AKA, we need to get out the house more. For the rest of February and March, I'm gonna try to get out the house at least once a day. A movie, an errand, library visit, I don't care. We need to get out the house because it's getting ridiculous. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. What? Don't look at me weird. It's a good drink. I had to do something despicable today, and let me tell you what happened. So I was supposed to go see The Secret Agent because we all know Aliyah's trying to watch as many Oscar noms as she can, but because the last 2 days I haven't really been locked in with editing because I've just had stuff like throughout my day, such as a double feature, babysitting, seeing The Moment, which also was really fun. Last night, it was a fun movie, and I do want that brat card. I'm probably gonna spend the $10 on it. I rescheduled my Secret Agent viewing for today to another day, and I think it's crazy that of all the movies I've seen this week, that's the one I was looking forward to the most. But this is me telling myself, if you don't do what you're gonna say when you say it, you don't get to enjoy things. Nope. So if you want to keep enjoying things, you need to do what you say when you say it, or else you don't get to have fun. So I'm taking away my fun for today. I do love my job. I do think it is fun, but to an extent, I really need to lock in because the past couple days has been so like personal based, which is fine because I did also do a few work things on my off day, but this is that balance I be struggling with, okay? And considering how long it takes me to film and edit and do stuff like that, and somebody actually asked me that on Instagram because I asked you guys what are some things you wanted me to address in this video. It could take me anywhere from 8 to 15 hours to edit one YouTube video. It just depends on the severity of the video, how much I want to put in it, how much effort I want to put in it. It could even take me like 4 hours to edit a YouTube video. Sometimes it takes me like not even 3. It just depends on the video. Also do other forms of social media such as TikTok and whatnot, and those are like a minute, like 2-minute videos. Those could even take upwards of like an hour. It really just depends. I think my editing process just takes so long because I like to pay attention to detail, and I like things to be not in your face but more of a lax approach because I don't want to attract people who have to be overstimulated to watch an entire video. Although I've been giving myself time to do these things, I haven't been taking the most advantage of my time or having the best time management this week. So today we're gonna fix that. I'm always a little hesitant about talking about the tech and stuff I use to make my content for the internet because I feel like y'all might think it's boring, but considering this is a week in my life literally surrounded by my job of being a YouTuber, a content creator, whatever you want to call it, internet personality, I feel like this is the perfect time to showcase that. I'm about to film a voiceover for this TikTok that I have been working on officially for 2 hours. I've been using the DJI mic mini set. These are really good budget microphones. I literally plug them into my phone. I use them on my computer. I use them on my camera. They are so universally used in this house. I am going to be using these to film my voiceover, and then hopefully I can finish this and post it today because this video took absolutely so long for no reason, between the scripting, the editing, the cutting, all of it, all of that to be an hour and 23 minutes because it's currently at 3:49, and I think I sat down and do this at about 1 o'clock. So we're pushing on 3 hours. Guess who just finished editing 3 TikToks? Guess who just impulsively booked a trip to the mountains? And I leave in 2 days. Long story short, your girl hasn't been doing well up here. I don't know what it is, but I've just been going through the roughest time and I've been feeling super anxious and whatnot. So what better way to fix my problems than to run away to the mountains with Cashew? I ordered 2 travel bags from the one, the only Bays. I thought what better way than to have a tote that's big enough to carry cashew around, as well as my stuff. Although it might be a little extra, I'd rather have a bag this big to where I can carry cashew comfortably, especially considering he's gonna be in environments that he's not 100% comfortable with. So I want him to feel comfortable. And one thing he doesn't like to do is walk. I need to be able to put him somewhere effectively and efficiently, and I think this is a great place to start. I got this camera bag insert. It's like a mini version of my Brevite, but it's an insert. Cashew in his blanket in here, this stuck next to him, and my stuff in it all in one bag without having to carry in a book bag. I got another package today, which I did not order, so we're actually gonna do a PR unboxing. I have posted my favorite / current curly hair products that I've been using and loving on my hair, and I tagged Rizzo's Curl, so they sent me a bunch of goodies, and I wanna show you everything that they gave me. First thing they sent me is their Stronghold Gel. I'm interested to see how their Stronghold Gel works instead of the Light Hold Gel, which is the one I usually use. They also sent me their Biotin, oh my gosh, they're full size, Biotin shampoo and conditioner, and I actually have the mini versions upstairs in my bathroom that I bought to try. They also sent me this heat protection leave-in. I feel like this would be really good if you diffuse your hair, which I do. Volumizing hairspray. I love volumizing hairsprays. Oh my god, I recently tried the K18 one last October and fell in love with it. My god. As somebody with fine hair, sometimes there's just things that you cannot really achieve in the way you want, and volume is one of them. And right now my hair is pretty voluminous, but it's because I have the K18 volume spray sprayed in my hair, and I sprayed it in my hair and I refreshed it this morning. So I'm excited to try yet another one. They also sent me this refresh and detangling spray with coconut oil, olive oil, and shea in it. I love this color. I love that it's matte. My ASMR serve. Ooh, oh my gosh, I love the way their stuff smells. That was almost disastrous. If that would have got on my slipper, I would have been pissed. So if you don't know what PR is essentially a free gift from brands sent to creators. Brands send stuff like this so the creator can try it out on their page or try it out for themselves, and in hopes that it becomes a staple / something that they recommend, which drives sales a lot actually. When you get a free gift, you always say thank you maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a picture of this and put it on Instagram without the scissors in it would be nice. They don't have to be like super cute and super pretty. It's just a way to say like thank you for sending me your free stuff. Hey girlies! So I'm sitting here editing this video the day before it goes up, and I realized I never filmed an outro, and instead of me just clicking and fading and cross-fading, fading into black into the end screen, I wanted to say thank you so much for tuning into this week in my life as a YouTuber. I really love discussing things such as work-life balance, how I do things, the tools I use, so just let me know if you want to see more of these. I would love to do them because I love my job more than anything, and the next thing I love just as much as my job is talking about it. This is YouTube, and you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. If you're still here at this point in the video, make sure you comment this emoji for me. All that being said, I cannot wait to see you guys on the next one. I have a few coming up very shortly, so make sure you put on your post notifications to all instead of just some, because girl, I'll be missing the videos, and it's because you don't have the notifications on properly. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, head out. I hope you have an amazing morning, evening, or night, wherever in the world, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye guys.